So, we messed up. In our previous video, Pagan mentioned that this week we'll be introducing our new landmark system, which automates creation and manipulation of objects as part of our Better Than Blender level design improvements. The problem is we can't make this system work with Cyclone. For landmarks to work correctly, we need a special update order to keep everything synchronized, kind of like Redstone in Minecraft Java Edition. Objects that are marked as landmarks need to be updated before any objects that observe the landmarks. But Cyclone works more like Bedrock Edition. The update order depends on how objects are organized in memory, which makes everything a lot faster at the cost of no control and update order. That's why you can't make flying machines in Bedrock Edition, and why we can't make the landmark system work without sacrificing performance. So, we messed up. We never planned for Cyclone to support something like this, and now we have to make a really difficult choice. Do we try to stick a band-aid over the problem and shoehorn in a messy workaround to make the landmark system work? Or do we cut our losses and start again from scratch, building a better version of Cyclone using everything we've learned over the last 5 months? If we want Cyclone to be the ultimate level design tool, we can't make any compromises, which means we're gonna rewrite Cyclone from the ground up. But we need to make sure that we don't make the same mistake twice. We don't want to release another video in 5 months' time saying, we messed up again, so whoops, we're starting over for a third time. No, we can't afford that. Pagan is going to spend as long as she needs to write a fresh software design document that describes every single design decision in excruciating detail to make sure that we have a bulletproof plan before a single line of code can be written. Once that's done, it'll be plain sailing piecing everything together, but until then, it's a lot of boring grunt work and tricky decisions, which isn't going to be very interesting for you guys to watch. Combined with the fact that Pagan is struggling to balance her PhD work with Cyclone's development and devlog deadlines, we've decided to shift away from weekly update videos. So what does this mean for you guys? Something that we've not expressed until now is our video making process. As we've been giving you guys update videos every week about the week that we just made progress on, our workload has looked something like this. Monday through Friday, we work on our respective tasks for Sonic Entropy. Late Saturday, we write the script for the devlog, and Sunday we record the script. Then we spend the rest of the day Sunday and all of Monday editing the video to go out around midnight our time for you all to see. This includes searching for images or recording footage, creating animations, and even finding background music that perfectly fits the video. Those aren't random songs. They're specifically chosen to complement the general feel and runtime of the video. We then need to upload to all of our respective platforms, and then we collapse for the night, and then the cycle repeats the next week. It's a great system for keeping you all in the loop, but it's burning us out bad, since our team is comprised of myself and my wife for the time being, with a very select group of trusted individuals working with us for things that they'll have a hand in down the line. All in all, we have one level designer and a couple of people to keep me in check with the story to make sure that the characters are presented in a manner consistent with how they've been previously established in canon. It's also a system that would only work if we had a team of individuals working on Cyclone and the Entropy engine already. And with where both are in terms of their development, we couldn't possibly ask for any assistance as of yet. That said, there will likely come a day where we do need the help, and when we do need it, we will post about it, so keep an eye out for that down the line. With all this in mind, we're going to be shifting away from weekly videos and bringing you videos as and when we have something interesting to show. We'll try to deliver videos at least once a month, but we may also deliver them as soon as a week, or we may have to delay a video if we got something super special to present to you. That all said, there will be a little more info later on how you can still get your weekly fix of Sonic Entropy, so stick around a little longer for that. So what isn't changing? At this point, you might be overwhelmed with all the big changes, but I promise there are definitely a number of core things that won't be going anywhere. Just because we're not going to be posting updates about Cyclone's new software design document, that doesn't mean that there won't be anything for us to talk about. We can make videos on game development as a whole, as our goal is still the desire to teach people how we made a game from scratch. We can discuss the benefits and pitfalls of Sonic's gameplay loop and how Sega developed the levels around things like the boost formula, or why certain gimmicks are so important to the series. And we can still talk about our plans for Sonic Entropy itself, because while the development cycle has shifted a bit, our main ideas for the game are as solid as ever. There's still going to be 4 stories with 2 characters per team, it's still going to be boost formula centric, it's still going to have its bosses, unlockable extras, and one incredible journey for the Blue Blur, and it'll still be packaged with a beginner friendly level editor with all of the bells and whistles that the experts could ever want. And, as was always the plan, both will be 100% free. and that much is never gonna change. Now, a little bit ago, I mentioned how there was still a way to get your weekly fix of sonic entropy. If you've been paying attention to the streams, you might notice that I've basically entirely taken over Pagan's stream slot. And it's gonna be that way for the foreseeable future. She's got too much work to do to worry about saving the interesting stuff for a dedicated day. So, streams are just gonna be a puppy playing her silly Pokemon game or doing her Sonic Subathon or whatever I normally do, and that's okay. We've come up with a new way for you all to keep in touch. Discord. We've set up a public Discord for the community to come in and ask any questions they might have, or to get weekly updates via text announcements, or even get pinged about future video drops. We'll be making weekly reports about our progress there, and you can see in real time all the things that we're working on, big or small, while waiting for the next big, properly scripted and edited video to release. We do hope to see you guys around, and maybe you can find some new friends in the process. But for now, that about does it for this week. Make sure you like and subscribe to stay up to date on our progress, and stay tuned for more exciting developments in the Discord. But we'll see you here again next time.